Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Southeast Fishing. Today you join me on my way to Hartley Farm Fishery. We're going to be fishing Nick's Lake and I'm recording it in the car on the way up here simply because I've just done a whole day's work and we're doing the race to the fishery before it closes. So I want to get there, have a walk around the lake, get set up, get the rods out, maybe try and nick one out off the surface before it gets dark, and I want to do all that before I have to film, so that's why I'm doing this now. Just come out of lockdown. Well, lockdown was eased up on Wednesday and it's now Sunday, so you know, this was the earliest I could manage to get out. You know, I've been itching to get out, I'm sure we all have, and yeah, I'm going to be joining who's coming with me? Steve Grant and Alex Denzi, a couple of good mates, and yeah, doing 24 hours, so Sunday evening till Monday evening. Hopefully we'll be able to nick a few out. I've never fished Nick's Lake before. Where have I fished? I've fished the Reservoir a couple of times. I know that's got some stunning fishing, some nice scaly carp, and the whole Hartley complex. He's done a lot of work, he's moved a lot of fish around, he's spent a lot of money restocking, you know, and there's some nice mirrors, big plates, you know, so yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Bait wise, what we've got about 8 kilo of dog biscuit, because you can never have too much dog biscuit. I've got a couple of kilo of monster baits, Beast, and that's been soaking for about 24 hours now in water with a bit of liquid in there, so that's prime, that's good to go. And yeah, just some pellet with that. Might have a pellet on a hook bait, I don't know yet. We'll see the situation and we'll go from there. I think I've got a kilo of sweet corn, and what else have I got? Some dead maggots which I found in the freezer, so happy days, grab them. Always good to put out as loose feed and maybe stick on a Medusa rig or something like that. So yeah, next time you see me, I'll either have a fish or be doing the nighttime feed. So hello guys, so unfortunately no fish as of yet. It's about 10:30. We're on the fish, where my baits are. There's fish jumping all around. Alex is in 2 swims down, he's got lots of fish jumping, and Steve's in the middle and he's got fish jumping all on the spots. Just not gone yet, not sure why. Hopefully they'll get on the feed tonight, but I feel like this evening we were a bit more occupied with having a chat and catching up, just doing the thing you enjoy when you're night fishing with some friends, so with social distancing though, may I add. Yeah, the lake's full tomorrow. At the moment there's us 3 on one side and 2, okay, another fish jumping, and 2 people on the other side, and apparently the whole lake's full tomorrow. So I feel like we're in a really good position because we hold a large body of water in the lake, and the other swims are a bit in the corners and in the channels, so if they start casting around and our bait's already out there, then they should move around to us, but who knows. I'll give you an update in the morning, or see you tonight with the fish. Hopefully tonight with the fish.
Well, this is our first fish of the trip. I just about thought I was going to call it a night, even though they were boshing, and this one rattled off and went over Chris's rod. Sorry mate.
That's alright mate.
But yeah, first one of the trip. Let's get some more.
Lovely job, Blade. What was that on, mate?
I think it was on a scopehead squid, but
and that was out towards the island, was it?
Yeah, out towards the island.
Nice.
Where I took your advice and it paid off. Cheers mate.
Very good. Well, morning. Pretty uneventful night for me, apart from Steve taking out both my rods with his fish, so that was fun, trying to get them back out at about 1 o'clock in the morning. Didn't really want to get them bang on my spot because I'm fishing about a foot and a half off the island, and there's overhanging trees, so you really got to give it some welly and get it under those trees, and I didn't fancy doing that during the night, so I only went a few foot off the island, but nothing during the night. Fish still there, swirling around. I've switched over to bright pink fluoro pop-up, Monster Baits one, on a runny rig, and I put a zig rig out for a couple of hours this morning, but nothing. So I don't know what else to do. I've just put a solid bag out there, because if in doubt, always go with a solid bag. But I don't understand. I'm on the fish, just not having them. Alex has had a run, so Steve, both didn't connect with it. So whether that's the same fish trailing a line, who knows. But yeah, we're definitely on the fish. There's fish moving around in all of our swims, but today we're really going to concentrate on keeping the surface dog biscuits going in. Try and get them going on the top, because that is the best way to catch carp in my personal opinion. Get them off the top. So yeah, hopefully next time you see me, I'll have a fish. Well, Stevie G is in.
Yeah, not for the first time this morning either.
No.
Had a few come off.
We had lots of drop runs, haven't we?
Yeah, I've lost 2 or 3 this morning.
Well, you have. I've had nothing.
Oh, that really felt like it's going to come off. Just setting up the zig rod.
Nice. That looks alright.
Oh. No. Damn it.
How'd you feel, Stephen?
It's barbless hooks, mate. That's what it is. You know, when you use barbless hooks occasionally, they don't stay in. And that hook is razor sharp.
Oh, hang on.
We just fold it down,
Yeah.
you know.
Right. Alex is in. Looks alright, mate. Playing it like a pro. Keeping his calm.
Is that child size that? Child size what?
Yeah, to go along with his child-sized
It was when you
biceps.
put it on, mate. It looked hilarious. I'm glad your kids laughed as well.
Does it feel good, Alex?
Yeah, it's fair, mate. Right?
Yeah.
Bigger than Steve's anyway.
Well, it's not hard to be bigger than Steve.
Bigger than yours, Chris.
What, your belly? It's definitely giving up a good fight.
You got us out of bed for that.
Well, people don't need to know that we're in bed together, alright? You're not going to go gilly it for him?
Well, yeah. Let's see if it falls off all by itself.
That looks alright. Fish is a fish.
Now the key is not to rush. Keep calm. Even with these fucking barbless.
Keep calm, cool and collected.
Sorry, just well, I'm actually using barbless, mate. So what?
Where was that, Alex?
In the lake. That was the baited area, which is good.
Baited area, just off the island over there.
I put 100 boilies out this morning.
100 boilies.
Yeah, fucking fight like stink. Oh, yeah, not there. Oh, no.
Oh, rookie. He's away, he's away. Well, I've got 3 rods. There's one of them Steve's in it. Yeah. There we go, in the net.
Hey.
Well done, Al. Right, let's get a look. There you go. This is Alex's fish he just caught. How big do you reckon, mate?
30 pound.
I was going to say.
Yeah, he's a low double, isn't he?
Yeah, mate.
But
Single.
shows how
Everyone knows
nice
it's
the
a
fish
single.
look. Hold it up a bit, mate. Straight. Look at that. Beautiful.
I like the way his dorsal fin's staying up like that. It's really cool.
Yeah.
And what was that on, mate?
Scopex squid wafter on the edge, mate.
Oh, nice.
That's
Edge of
the
the island on a
Four
baited
bites on
spot.
the Scopex
Quite
squid, yeah.
tight, yeah. A few
Nice.
100 boilies out this morning, and it seems like they're getting on it.
Very nice. Hello, mate. So, guys, join me back at Nick's Lake, Hartley Lands Fishery, and yeah, it is going very slow. Steve's had one, Alex has had one. They've both had a couple of runs, but unfortunately pulled the hook out. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong, to be honest. So I'll just give you a quick rundown of the swims we're fishing and the lake. So the lake's probably 3 acres, probably maybe 4, and there's 3 islands. So there's one there, there's one there, and then there's one there. So I had first pick of the swim. Luckily we pulled sticks and I got the longest one, so I chose this swim, which is peg 4, because I saw lots of fish jump in. Let me try and zoom in, just in there, and it's a bit of a tight cast. Like, instead of just casting it normally, you've really got to hammer it and then let the rod ping with it so you get right under the trees, if you know what I mean. It's a bit of a difficult cast, but I've managed to get about a foot from the island where they've been shoaling, and they're just not having it. I've tried bottom baits, I've tried pellet, I've tried pop-ups, I've tried wafters, I've even tried zig rigs there, and overdecked zig rigs as well, so it's right on the top, but they're just not interested. Trying to get them on the surface all day with pellet, dog biscuit, and yeah, again, they're just not interested. So that's what that is. And I've even got maggot on there at the moment, and I've currently got one off of this island, nothing, but they have been boshing about all across this island. Steve had one from there tight to the island, and he's even been zig fishing as well, and with a sloppy mix over the top, and they've not got on it. But yeah, they've shown all around that island, and then you've got a channel between this island and this island. Sorry about the push. And they've been boshing there, they've been boshing under this willow, and then they've been boshing all down here into the margin as well, and that's where Alex has been fishing. He's been fishing here, 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 and over here. I think he had his one from that tip of that island. And we put out the deeper, and it's basically uniform. It's 5 foot pretty much all across, well, all across these 3 swims, so I don't see why it'd be much different anywhere else. That's what the bailiff said. Yeah, apart from the 2 fish, I've not seen any other fish come out on the lake, and I think there's about 8 or 9 people fishing, so yeah, it's very quiet. But I've spoken to the bailiff and asked if later on, for the last couple of hours, we can jump onto the reservoir and see if we can catch a few off the surface. That always does really well on there. So he said as long as people start to leave, we can jump on for a couple of hours. So fingers crossed we can get on there, because I've had a couple of lovely fish out of there before. A nice zip linear ghosty. Who knows, I could even catch that again later if we get on there. But for now, I'm going to plug away, keep looking out for cruising fish, which there isn't many of, and then try and get them going on the top, but I don't think it's going to happen. So I'll bring you back if anything happens, guys. So we've managed to get on Quarry Lake. So yeah, luckily it managed to clear out a little bit, and I've just trekked some of the gear around here just to float a rod and the filming stuff, and yeah, see if we can get one. So there's been a couple of decent fish and some ghosties. There's one just down there, so let's try and get him. Happy days.
Please stay still.
Right, this is Reservoir.
What you on?
Right.
Oh, this is my third cast, third fish. Al's just joined me, had one straight away as well. After we moved to the reservoir, after struggling on Nick's, and it's going to be a fun few hours, I reckon, Chris. Just time for you to catch one, mate.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm being specific and trying to target a certain fish that I saw, but
this one, as you can see, is quite a minter.
Yeah, he's a beautiful one, isn't he? Let's get a little close up of that one. And this is the type of mirror you can get in the reservoir. Beautiful fish.
Yeah, we fished it about a year ago, didn't we? We had
Yeah.
a cracking day off the top, so
Hold up a little bit.
it's nice to be back.
Hey, and they are a little bit lively in here.
Yeah, they can be.
Hold up, there we go, look at that.
beauty.
Absolute stunner.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to go target my other one now.
Please.
Well, there she is, on our stalking. Give or take about £14. Whoa, she's a lively girl as well. They all are in this lake. They go mental. Chased her, well, her, for about 20 minutes. And then fought her for about 20 minutes. So, yeah, nice, well-deserved prize for me. So we're getting back. Try and get some more. Right, so I've brought you around to Stephen's swim to show you how easy it is to catch fish. Even he can do it. Right, this is Resi. So, chuck dog biscuit in. And this is Hartley Land's Reservoir Lake. There you go, they're on it already. So you only need a small handful.
Well, I've had 8 casts and 7 fish so far.
There you go.
Hopefully.
Go on in, show the people how easy it is to catch here. Now it's easy to catch here, but it's harder to target certain fish. So you're targeting, well, I'm targeting the bigger ones, the ghosties, and the dark mirrors. There's quite a lot of them in here. You've already seen Steve catch one. Right, what's he doing?
These have been soaked a little bit, so they're easy to go on. That's all it is.
Yeah, you can see how many there are. I mean, I came around here for a quick video, but you know, Stephen just likes to waste my battery.
How have you got on? So you took Chris?
Yeah, brilliantly.
I've had about 8 fish from about 12 takes.
That's nice.
Live with that. I think it's too soggy now.
Ah, no one likes a soggy biscuit, eh?
No.
Steve, have you ever played the soggy biscuit game? I bet you have, haven't you? You're a sick little puppy. I bet you have. Yeah. And for the younger viewers that don't know what that is, it's best to not know. Right, so he flicks dog biscuit out. And he should get a take pretty quickly.
I'm not even having to strike, Chris. The bubble float's just. That's the pressure that sets the hook.
There you go, there's a
Go,
fish.
go to take it.
Oh, there we go.
There it goes.
There you go, and he's in just like that. And that was half decent fish as well, that one.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go.
They fight really well, so it's light tackle.
Yeah, so there you go, guys. If you want to come down for a good day's dangling, bit of surface fishing, all you need: bubble float, hook, surface line, dog biscuit. Done. Obviously your net and your mat.
And it's great fun.
It's great fun. So there you go. Right, so I was going to do a full feature on the reservoir at Hartley Lands. However, we've come here, we've caught quite a few fish in the 2.5 hours that we've been here. So I thought I'd run you through the reservoir. So it is a couple of acres probably, and it is stacked full of fish, as you can see. The average is high single, so 7-8 pounds. However, there are good 20-pounders in here. Quite a few doubles as well, but it's the character of the fish. You've got such nice dark scaly mirrors, and it's just good fun. You know, if you want to come here for a nice little day out, this is the place to come. One rod, dog biscuit, bread, whatever, off the top. In the summer anyway. In the winter it's a bit harder, but that's just because it's winter. So look, there you go, Alex is in. Go on, zoom in. There you go, he's playing it there. So yeah, it's a really good little lake, this one. If you want to bring the kids, if they've done fishing before but you want them to catch their carp for the first time, this is the lake for you. It's absolutely superb. So yeah, I think it's a 2-rod limit on this one, same as Nick's. And yeah, but you don't need 2 rods in the summer. 1 rod is enough on the surface. You'll have them all day long. So come down here and have a good bit of fun.
Lovely. Go on then, mate.
Right, fruits of my labour. Managed to get this lovely mid-double scaly mirror. Here's a corker, mate. Easy. Let's have a look at the other side. But to work hard for these. Plenty of smaller fish, but I was going for quantity. No, quality, not quantity. So look at that. Happy with that. Right guys, you've seen some fish. Let me show you how to catch them. All you need for most commercial fisheries in the country, okay, if it's got a decent stock, dog biscuit. And with these ones, I don't know if you can see them, I've mixed in, I'll dissolve some pellet and then mix that in. And so they go a little bit soft, but all the oils from the pellet soak into the biscuit. When you put them out, it creates a nice slick. So tip number one, that's to enhance your dog biscuit. If you don't want to do that, normal dog biscuit, absolutely fine. Second of all, hook bait. I use pop-ups, some monster bait. I think that's a Tanger, yeah, Tanger fruity one. And they're orange/brown, alright? So they look like dog biscuit. Right, and then the complicated bit. That's it, a hook. I've caught more fish free lining than any other method, okay? You can pick what fish you want because you're selected at range, so you can only go as far as you can cast with a single hook bait, and you can normally pick out the better fish. And all you do, you trim down a boilie. Let's just get it in. Let's do it with this hand. Trim down a boilie. Let's try and zoom in on that. There you go. Trim down a boilie, so it's like a barrel, and then side hook it. Size 8, 10, whatever. And then yeah, that's it. You can put a controller on if you want, if they're at your range, but you don't need to. Free lining, best way of catching carp ever. That's my personal opinion. So now you know how to do it. Go out and catch some.
Still as well.
Go on then.
Well, this is my last fish and it's my first leather carp ever, so I'm over the moon. It really fought hard, and it's I think I've probably had 20 to 25 fish in a couple of hours fishing, so
you've smashed it in, yeah.
Oh, well made up. A leather carp. I've never had the pleasure, and now I have.
He's good.
Pleasure for leather.
16 odd pound I'd say, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd say he's 15, 16
Yeah.
pound. I'm not going to weigh him because he's been out of the water and it's hot, so I'm
Yeah,
going to get him back now.
Pleasure.
Now I'm done admiring him. Beautiful fish.
Right, just a quick recap of the session. It's now 5 to 7, so I've got to get off pretty sharpish. Started on nicks. Didn't go too well for me. I was on the fish, however, they just weren't having it. I tried everything. Alex and Steve both had one each and a couple of runs each, but dropped them both. So made the executive decision to move on to the Reservoir, which is a nice easy runs water. Lots of single figure fish, but there are the bigger and better fish in there, which you saw we managed to get them. You just need a little bit of skill, a little bit of patience, and you'll get them. So yeah, see you soon.